friends, it's FCA for Kitty Corner Wednesdays, a part of my new uploading schedule. Every Wednesday is going to be a Kitty Corner, and this week on Kitty Corner we have camping. Also, excuse if my eye looks irritated or red. I've had my contacts in all day and I'm recording this relatively late. So for camping, you can of course take your children camping, but some people are iffy about taking their 2 and 3-year-olds camping. But if you have a daycare, are babysitting, or need some things to do on a rainy day, one activity you can't do on a rainy day, let me just foreshadow that, but the rest of them, I have some cute arts and crafts ideas in case there's a rainy day, and just some general activities for you to do with children throughout the summer. So first, let's start off with a classic. This is a s'more. So you have some, now you can use whatever colors you wanted, but we only had one color, brown. But if you have 2 different colors of brown, then you can make those look like graham crackers. Have a fun looking marshmallow, add some eyes and a smiley face, which you can do with real chocolate, and make your little chocolate bar so you have a cute little s'mores project. When it comes to camping, what's one of the most fun things that you get to do when it comes to camping? Well, the campfire. So what my kids and I did was we took these, I cut out yellow triangles with just some coloring board, construction paper, and let them color it orange and red, and I let them glue, so as you can see the different sizes, I let them glue their little sticks on for campfires, and we taped them onto the wall, and then we sung campfire songs. Someone's in the kitchen with Dinah, someone's in the kitchen, I know, oh, oh. And just sing some fun campfire songs around your pretend campfire. There's a lot of nature when it comes to camping. So another thing you can do is take your kids on a nature collection. Now, 2-year-olds do not have a lot of patience for organizing and identifying, but what you can have them do that they can handle is have them find a leaf that they like, and they don't have to be equivalent leaves. Have them pick out a leaf they like and glue it to a piece of paper, and then choose a rock that they like. And if you wanted to and had the time, you could go back and identify the leaves, because one leaf and one rock, not too much trouble. And if you only have a few kids, that's not too big of a deal. Or you can just do that project on its own. My kids had a blast. Another thing you can do, I'm sorry I left my actual ones somewhere else that I was going to use for this example, but just so I have a visual, you can take a couple toilet paper rolls, stick them together, and let the kids paint them so that they have their own little binoculars, because that's always fun to do exploring when it comes to camping. And like I said, nature is a big part of camping. So what we did is we made a big poster board about how to plant something. So you start with a seed, you make a hole in the dirt, and then we did another version where we used styrofoam cups, and I let the kids plant daisies. They're relatively fast growing, at least as far as the sproutlings go. And so the kids can see the little sprouts growing, and you can let them water their plants, and that's a continuous project that you can have all summer. A fun thing, now this is the thing that I have for you that you need to do on a sunny day, otherwise it's kind of pointless, but it is the solar oven. So if you're like my daycare, we can't use the actual oven, or my room doesn't have a microwave, but what you do is you line a box that has a lid with foil, you leave it in the sun. You want to let it set out in the sun for about 20 minutes to make sure that the foil is warm enough, and then you set your graham cracker, then your marshmallow, and then the chocolate on top. Put it in here, and this is a solar oven and you can let your kids put the foil on themselves, let each kid put their own marshmallow and things like that. And in a box this size, you can make 1 or 2 at a time, maybe 3, depending on if the foil got warm enough. And so now if you have the ability, you can take your children to a campsite and let them sit in a tent and have a bonfire. But these are activities for when you don't have access to the real thing. There are some fun alternatives and some rainy days to do, and I will see you next Wednesday for the next Kitty Corner. Bye!